If someone told you that 5 simple science-backed exercises could help slow down aging, sharpen your mobility, fire up your energy, and keep your joints moving like they're 20 years younger, would you roll your eye or lean in just a little closer? Because here's the thing, your body might be getting older, but your cells are still listening to what you do every single day. And when you hit them with the right movements, even low-impact ones that seniors can do safely, your body responds fast. I'm talking about smoother blood flow, stronger muscles, better balance, fewer aches, and a kind of, hey, I feel alive again, sensation that most people don't realize is still possible after 60. That's why top surgeons, physical therapists, and researchers keep pushing this idea. Motion is medicine, and the right motion is practically anti-aging. So if you're ready to move easier, feel younger, and finally give your body the love it deserves, then buckle up. Because these 5 exercises aren't just exercises, they're your new longevity blueprint. Aging isn't the enemy. Stagnation is. Most people think feeling stiff, weak, or achy is just getting old, but the truth is, it's really about unused muscles, tight joints, decreased blood flow, and poor lymphatic circulation. When your body doesn't move in certain ways, the tissues that keep you flexible and balanced start shrinking, literally shrinking. That's why seniors notice their stride getting shorter, their back rounding forward, or their legs feeling heavy like concrete boots. But here's the wild part. Research shows that doing specific, controlled movements can reverse a good chunk of that decline. Not by magic, not by hype, just by waking up muscles and fluids that have been stuck in low power mode for years. Your joints crave motion, your blood vessels crave circulation, and your cells crave oxygen. When you give them that combination consistently, your whole body goes through a refresh cycle that feels like aging is slowing down or even rewinding. Surgeons see this all the time after recovery plans kick in. A patient who seemed weak suddenly moves with confidence again. Someone who struggled with stairs starts taking them like it's no big deal. A senior who felt fragile begins standing straighter and walking steadier. The trick isn't extreme workouts or fancy equipment, it's teaching the body to move the way it's designed to move. And the cool part? These movements don't just strengthen your muscles, they improve circulation, clean out inflammation, deepen joint lubrication, and wake up your nervous system so your brain and body communicate better. That's anti-aging at the cellular level. When your cells function better, everything feels younger, your joints, your energy, your posture, your mood, even the way you sleep. Take the first exercise. For example, controlled deep squats or chair sits. Most people think squats are just for building leg muscles, but for seniors, they're an absolute game changer. When you perform a slow, stable squat, even using a chair for support, you activate the biggest muscle groups in your lower body, which triggers a powerful boost in circulation. Giant muscles mean giant blood flow, and that bloodstream movement is like a delivery service, carrying oxygen and nutrients everywhere. Squats also challenge your balance and coordination, which keeps your nervous system sharp and your reflexes alive. That's why seniors who squat regularly tend to walk faster, fall less, and feel more stable. Aging tries to steal your leg strength first, so taking it back is one of the smartest longevity moves you can ever make. Then comes the second exercise, hip opening mobility work. Tight hips are basically the secret villains behind back pain, balance issues, stiffness, and that slow, shuffling walk many older adults develop. When your hips lose flexibility, your gait shortens, your stride stiffens, and your risk of falling skyrockets. Simple hip openers like gentle leg sweeps, controlled knee lifts, or seated butterfly stretches help reactivate the joints that keep the pelvis moving smoothly. Surgeons constantly stress hip mobility because it affects almost everything: walking, sitting, standing, even digestion. When your hips open up again, your entire lower body feels like someone took the brakes off. Movement becomes easier, lighter, freer. That feeling alone makes people swear they feel 10 years younger. The third exercise is controlled core activation, basically teaching your midsection to stay strong and stable. You don't need crunches or planks. Even simple seated abdominal squeezes or slow standing knee raises can awaken your deep core muscles. These muscles act like your personal body armor. They keep your spine aligned, stop you from falling, improve your posture, and help your organs stay supported. When your core weakens, everything gets harder: walking, reaching, bending, even breathing. But when you strengthen it gently and consistently, you stand taller, move with purpose, and keep age-related spinal issues at bay. Surgeons call the core the foundation of safe movement, and the older you get, the more true that becomes. The fourth exercise is ankle mobility and calf activation, one of the most underrated anti-aging tricks on the planet. Your calves are called the second heart because every time they contract, they help push blood back upward toward the chest. Weak calves equal poor circulation, cold feet, swelling, and sluggish energy. But when you wake up those muscles with slow heel raises, ankle rotations, and gentle calf pumps, your blood flow skyrockets. Better blood flow means better joint lubrication, better oxygen delivery, and better movement. This is why seniors who improve ankle mobility suddenly feel more stable and confident walking. They can take longer steps, react faster, and avoid the slow, cautious shuffle that aging tries to force on them. Calf activation literally makes your legs feel alive again. The fifth exercise is full body rotation, twisting, turning, and waking up the spine. Most seniors lose rotational ability without even realizing it. They stop bending to grab things, stop turning their torso when they walk, stop twisting to reach shelves, and slowly the spine becomes stiff. Controlled rotation fixes that. Simple standing twists, gentle seated rotations, or slow rowing motions help loosen the vertebrae, reactivate core muscles, and improve digestive movement. Your spine thrives on rotation. It pumps fluid in and out of the discs, keeps everything hydrated, and prevents stiffness from turning into pain. When seniors begin rotating safely again, they instantly feel more limber and capable. It becomes easier to get out of bed, tie shoes, reach cupboards, or turn to talk to someone behind them. It's one of the purest anti-aging movements because it restores what time tries to take away. What makes these exercises feel like they reverse aging isn't magic, it's biology. Muscles that move stay young, joints that bend stay smooth, circulation that flows stays powerful. The human body has this incredible ability to repair, rebuild, and rejuvenate even in your 70s or 80s, but it only does that when movement signals the cells to wake up and rebuild. This is why surgeons always push functional movement during recovery. It sparks healing. It sparks strength. It sparks youthfulness. Seniors who commit to these movements notice real changes. Less stiffness, better balance, stronger steps, fewer aches, smoother breathing, deeper sleep, clearer thinking, and a confidence they haven't felt in years. That's the power of science-based movement, the beauty of all. This is you don't need a gym, fancy machines, or long workouts. 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough to turn the tide. And it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Your body isn't asking for a marathon, it's asking for permission to move the way it's built to move. When you give it that chance, it responds with gratitude. Think of it as returning your body to factory settings, reminding your muscles and joints of their original job. Movement sparks energy. Energy sparks motivation. Motivation sparks progress. And progress at any age feels like a second chance at youth. Imagine waking up without stiffness weighing you down. Imagine walking with a smooth, confident stride. Imagine bending, reaching, twisting, stepping, and living without fear of falling or feeling fragile. That's what these 5 exercises can unlock. They don't just work your body, they restore your independence, dignity, and freedom. Aging doesn't have to feel like a slow decline. With the right moves, it can feel like a comeback story. And the coolest part, your comeback can start today. With nothing more than a little space, a little effort, and a little belief that your body still has more life left in it. Because trust me, it does. If you start practicing these science-backed movements consistently, your joints will thank you, your muscles will thank you, your circulation will thank you, and your future self will definitely thank you. You're not just exercising, you're reversing the parts of aging that are actually caused by inactivity, weakness, and stiffness. You're taking control. You're moving with purpose. And you're proving that getting older doesn't mean getting weaker. It means getting smarter about how you take care of your body, how you move, and how you treat the years you've earned. There's a kind of wisdom that comes with age, a deeper understanding that strength isn't just about heavy lifting or pushing. Through pain, it's about choosing movements that support your joints, protect your muscles, and keep your body functioning the way it was always meant to. Motion is medicine, and the older you get, the more that simple truth becomes undeniable. Your body doesn't fall apart because of age alone. It falls apart when it stops receiving the signals it needs to repair, rebuild, and regenerate. That's why these 5 science-backed exercises hold so much power. They're not just routines or senior workouts, they're signals to your muscles, your bones, your heart, and even your brain that you're still in the game. They wake up areas of your body that may have been quiet for years, increase circulation where things have slowed down, and bring life back to movements that once felt effortless. Top surgeons constantly talk about these exercises because they witness firsthand how the body responds when it's challenged. In the right way, they see patients who look frail suddenly regain balance, confidence, and strength simply because they learned to move with purpose again. They see seniors who once shuffled their feet begin to walk with long, steady steps. They watch stiff joints loosen, sore muscles strengthen, and tired bodies find new energy. This is why they say these exercises are like a prescription, because they treat the root cause of so many age-related struggles: stiffness, weakness, poor circulation, lack of flexibility, and reduced balance. When you commit to movements that open your hips, activate your legs, strengthen your core, improve your posture, and get your spine rotating again, you're doing far more than working out. You're reversing patterns of decline that were never about age in the first place. They were about inactivity, tension, and loss of mobility. Every time you stand up straighter, take a deeper breath, walk a little farther, or twist a little easier, your body is reminding you that aging doesn't erase your potential. It just shifts the way you reach it. And maybe that's the real secret here. Your best years aren't behind you. They're waiting for you on the other side of consistency, strength, and intentional movement. They're waiting every time you choose to practice balance instead of avoiding it, every time you stretch instead of stiffening up, every time you decide you're worth the effort. The truth is, you still have so much life left, and your body is absolutely capable of rising to meet it. Healing is possible. Strength is possible. Renewal is possible. These 5 simple movements are your reminder that aging can actually feel like becoming more aware, more capable, and more connected to your body than ever before. All you have to do is keep moving.